Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Kalimdor Cup. Today I'm going to explain the techniques I used to hit gold on my first runs through these races. Hopefully they haven't changed the courses too much. Let's head down to Durotar Tour and begin with the normal course. Alliance players should note that you're likely to get flagged for PvP while doing this course, since the route takes you above a horde starting area. Begin with a pair of forward surges, and then let this boost take you all the way up over the ridge. Watch out for this tree. Now we have a lot of sharp turns coming up, so hold on to your vigor wherever you need to. And again, right here. Don't spend vigor until you're around this bend. Now you're going to want to conserve some vigor to cross this bit. There's a lot of open water with not very many boosts. Watch out for these trees coming up. It's very easy to get tangled among them. This turn will likely take some practice to prevent getting caught on those palm trees. Here are some more tricky turns, so feel free to avoid spending vigor until you've rounded this bend. And that's the Durotar Tour. Are you ready for the advanced course? Here we go. Now this timing at the start is very important. Spend one vigor, coast, spend another, and then skyward as steeply as you can right before you're about to hit that ridge. If you do it any other way, it'll add about 3 seconds to your total time. Now go a little easy through this section. Only spend vigor when you can see the way forward. A pair of very sharp turns right here. Now keep up your speed as you cross the water, because this is relatively open. You do have to catch all of those vigor charges. If you don't, you will not make it all the way across the water. Spend your vigor in pairs where you can, and otherwise make sure that you're minding the turns. These trees coming up are pretty tricky. It might take you a couple of attempts to make the sharp turn without running into the palm trees. If you do graze one, it's not a deal breaker unless you've messed up your start. Forward surge through this, do not try to skyward, and mind your timing around these sharp turns. Take this skyward as steeply as you can for the greatest speed. Now I hope you like a challenge, because the reverse course is going to get a little more complicated. Begin with a single surge forward, and then let gravity take over until you've leveled off. If you do not save that point of vigor there, you will not make it across the water. Remember to spend vigor in pairs across here. For these trees, you want to hit that ring and then go high over the canopy. Now spend in pairs again, making sure that your second charge gets you through this turn. Again, clipping trees is not a deal breaker unless you've messed up your start. Double spend again to finish crossing. And then remember that we've got those canyons coming up, so be a little judicious with your vigor. Skyward here, do your best on these zigzags. And then skyward again, really steep. That'll whip you around that corner. And now the hardest part that you have left is avoiding this tree. Skyward, and now coast. Forward surge, steep skyward, and you're done. So happy racing everyone, and don't forget to spend your badges before the vendors disappear.